Everyone. Hope all of you are doing good in this pandemic. Please take care of yourselves and be careful, okay? Anyway, in this video, we'll be explaining to you how to solve the worksheets 18, 19, and 20 of English literature. Hope this video will help you to get some ideas about the answers. Okay, let's get back to our worksheets. Worksheet 18 is on the chapter of Poison Tree. Okay, now give 4 assumptions which come in your mind about the plot of the story or poem when you are given the title A Poison Tree. For example, I tell you that today we will be reading a story or a poem about a poison tree. Now, what kind of assumptions come in your mind? The story or poem about a poison tree can be what? Maybe one assumption can be it's about a story where a tree was poisoned by someone. Yeah. Another assumption can be maybe it's a personification about a person who was so negative, who had so much hatred for people that that person was referred to as a poison tree. Or another assumption can be that maybe there was a tree in a beautiful garden where a person poisoned the tree so that whoever would pluck any fruit from that tree, he or she would die. It can be just someone's mischief. So there can be so many assumptions that which can come in your mind about this word, a poison tree. Now give your assumptions, 4 assumptions, whatever comes in your mind by hearing the words a poison tree. Okay, you don't need to write the story, just write the assumptions that would come in your mind. Okay, now next, worksheet 19, unlike to forget. Okay, when do we use a article in a sentence? Definitely for unspecified things. For example, there is a bird sitting on the balcony of my house. Is it specified? No. There is just a bird I'm seeing, so I wrote a bird. So like this, we're using a article, write 5 sentences, okay? Now, question number 2. When do we use the article in a sentence? Definitely for specified things. For example, I ask you, where's the boy who annoys you a lot? Why did I use the boy? Because he's the specified guy who annoys you a lot, right? So we use the article for specific things or people, and a article for unspecified things or general things. So same way with the article, write 5 different sentences, okay? But initially do explain the answers. When do we use article? Then write the 5 sentences. And for number 2, do explain when do we use the article, and then write 5 sentences, okay? Now, worksheet 20, Owens versus Masteries. Okay, what impression do you have about the Nazis? Explain your answer. From the story, we got to know that the Nazis were extremely dominating. So this can be an impression that was left in your heart. Why they were extremely dominating? Because they used to tell everyone to have the swastika flags in front of their house anchored. So this is obviously dominating, right? Another can be racist. The Nazis were extremely racist and they used to humiliate the black people. Yeah, so and another can be like somewhere they were very arrogant, and they used to demean people a lot. So you can write they were extremely arrogant because they used to laugh at everyone and humiliate everyone, and they used to think that they were the best. So just write these 3 impressions and then explain your answer. Like the impressions would be dominating, explanation, arrogant, explanation, just like that. Okay. And number 2, do you think rulers should be like the Nazis? Now this is completely your opinion, okay? Some may think that rulers should not be like the Nazis because they were extremely torturing, dominating, arrogant, and they used to demean people a lot. But some of you may feel that rulers should be like Nazis because they were extremely strict and they knew how to make people work according to their rules. So some rulers can be like them, should be like them. Why? Because they know how to rule and how to make people do their work properly. Or some may think rulers should not be like them because they were extremely inhuman and they used to torture people a lot for their races, for their religions, and etc. So it's completely your opinion. How, if you think like the Nazis should be, the ruler should be like the Nazis or not, and you then explain your own answer. Okay, that's it. See you in the next video. Until then, take care.